Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into one of the most powerful business models on the planet, digital products. We're going to break down exactly how you can take the knowledge you already have, package it up, and turn it into a seriously scalable and profitable online business.
So let me ask you a question. What if you could build something once and then sell it over and over and over again? No boxes, no shipping labels, no warehouse full of inventory. It sounds like a dream, right? Well, it's not. It's the core idea behind digital products, and it's completely changing the game.
And that's really all a digital product is. It's anything that exists in a digital format. It means you get to skip all the headaches of physical stuff. Because it's all online, the potential for growth, well, it's pretty much infinite.
Okay, so here's our game plan. We're going to look at the massive opportunity here. Then we'll get into the fun stuff, finding your winning product idea. After that, we'll talk about scaling it up, and we'll wrap up with a real-world example to see how it all clicks together.
First things first, let's really understand why this model is such a revolution compared to, selling physical stuff.
I mean, just look at the difference here. With physical products, you're constantly chained to inventory, shipping logistics, and paying for every single item. But with digital products, just flip that whole script. All those limitations, they just disappear. You get instant delivery to anyone in the world, you have zero inventory, and you can literally create something one time and sell it for years. That's what true scalability looks like.
All right, so the potential is obviously huge. We get it. But that brings up the big question. How do you come up with an idea that people will actually pull out their wallets for?
Now, this right here is probably the most important thing to get. Don't start by thinking, what product can I sell? Instead, start by asking, what problem can I solve? Your skills, your experience, your passions, that's the raw material for creating a solution that people will be more than happy to pay for.
And that solution can take all sorts of shapes and sizes. You could teach something you know in an online course. You could write an ebook that guides someone through a process. Or maybe you create templates that save people a ton of time. Each one of these is just a different way of solving someone's problem.
And you know what the best part is? You don't have to be some kind of tech genius to do this. For literally every type of product we just talked about, there are platforms out there designed to do the heavy lifting for you. From Teachable for courses to Gumroad for ebooks, the tools are already there, just waiting for you.
Okay, so selling your first product is an amazing feeling. But if you really want to build a long-term sustainable business, you've got to think beyond just that one sale.
This is where the real magic happens. You shift your thinking from just a one-time transaction to building an entire world of value for your customers. You want to keep them coming back, excited for what you're going to create next.
The difference here is night and day. A single product solves one little problem. An ecosystem guides your customer on a whole journey. It builds an incredible amount of trust because you're offering them a complete solution with different products that all work together. And when you do that, you're not just a random seller anymore. You're their go-to expert. That's how you build a real brand.
Now, I know what you might be thinking. An entire ecosystem? That sounds like a crazy amount of work. And it would be, if not for the secret weapon of every successful digital business: automation.
Using tools like System.io or ConvertKit lets you basically put your business on autopilot. Seriously, they can run your email marketing, send targeted offers, guide people through sales funnels, and process payments, all while you're sleeping or on vacation or working on your next big idea. It's how you scale without burning out.
Okay, I know we've covered a lot of concepts, so let's make this super concrete. Let's walk through an example of how someone could take an idea and turn it into a thriving digital business using everything we've talked about.
So let's imagine a fitness expert. She's got tons of knowledge about workouts and nutrition, and she wants to share it with the world and, make a living doing it.
So what does she do? She doesn't just launch a product. First, she builds trust by giving away amazing free workout videos on YouTube. People love it, and they start to follow her. Then, she offers a low-cost ebook. It's an easy first step for her followers to become customers. And finally, for the people who are all in, she launches her high-end online coaching. See how that works? It's a journey, a funnel that serves people at every single level.
So, when you boil it all down, the formula is actually pretty straightforward. It comes down to these four things. Create stuff that is genuinely helpful. Get it in front of the right people. Make it super easy for them to buy, and above all, build a brand that people trust.
If you take one thing away from this whole explainer, let it be this. The stuff you already know, your skills, your passions, your life experience, that is a valuable asset. The digital world has just given us an incredible toolbox to package that value up and share it with anyone, anywhere.
So that really just leaves us with one final question to think about. What is that one thing, that one problem you can solve for somebody else? Because somewhere in that answer, that's where your first digital product is waiting.